Welcome to the Wheel of Work. Achieving satisfaction in your work life is a critical component of overall happiness and well-being. Whether you're an employee, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, understanding the different facets of your career can help you pinpoint areas for improvement and guide you towards a more fulfilling professional life. This activity is designed to help you assess and enhance your overall work satisfaction through a structured and reflective approach. The Wheel of Work is a tool that provides you with a comprehensive view of the various elements that contribute to your professional contentment. It allows you to identify strengths and areas, of course, needing some attention. As we dive in, it will allow you to have an opportunity to reflect, create an improvement plan, and move forward. This is an activity that I do regularly myself and with my clients. It's something that I recommend doing on a quarterly basis. So every 3 to 4 months, take time to do a reflection, assess where you're at, and create or identify actionable steps to enhance your satisfaction in each of the categories. Set some clear goals and some timelines that will help us stay on track and measure our progress. This is what gives you the power to own and design a work experience. So some of the benefits of doing this activity on a regular basis, the first, of course, is clarity. It's going to help us gain a clearer understanding of our current work situation and satisfaction levels at work and in work. It's going to provide focus, identifying specific areas to target for improvement. It gives us an opportunity for actionable steps to develop a practical plan with concrete actions to enhance your work life. And my personal favorite, empowerment, to take control of your career experience, trajectory, and work satisfaction. So by working through this exercise, you're going to be equipped with the insights and the strategies needed to create a more balanced, rewarding, and satisfying work life. Let's embark upon this journey together towards achieving your professional best. Let's start by thinking about what job satisfaction looks like for you, feels like for you, or sounds like for you. What would it take to wake up excited every day to go to work and do the things that you do while you're there? Many people consider things like salary, job flexibility, security, but there might be other aspects for you that are just as important. So take a moment to think about what those might be. Every activity and reflection is an opportunity for you to customize and curate or individualize it for you. Because if it doesn't feel like you, sound like you, or work for you, then what's the point? You need to take ownership of your career, but also of how you're going to reflect and assess and measure that career. So let's dive into some of the key categories that we're going to be looking at. To understand and improve work satisfaction, it's important to break down the various aspects of your professional life. So here is where we're going to do just that. Think about career growth and development. This category is going to focus on opportunities for professional advancement, skill development, and continuous learning. Examples in this category might be access to training programs, promotions, mentorship, coaching, or other professional certifications. The impact of this category is that growth opportunities are essential for our long-term career satisfaction. They keep us motivated, engaged, and confident along our professional journey. Both the employee and the organization have roles and responsibilities from a career growth and development perspective. How satisfied are you with your career growth and development? How have you incorporated career growth and development into your work plan? Fun things to think about. Next category is work-life balance, or as I like to call it, work-life boundaries. This category examines the balance between your work responsibilities and your personal life. Example, flexible work hours, remote work options, adequate vacation time, policies supporting your family needs, but it may also be things like how accessible you are when you're, or have to be, or what the expectations are for accessibility, by phone, by email, whatever the case may be. So the impact here, of course, is a healthy work-life boundaries or balance helps to reduce stress, prevents burnout, and improves overall quality of life, which contributes to greater satisfaction both at work and at home. Next on the list is job security. This category assesses the stability and security of your current employment. Examples here might be permanent contracts, whether it's a permanent full-time salary, your company stability, clear career paths, and job market demand for your specific skill set. In job security, a subtler example might be how often the organization reorgs or how often change is taking place, because that impacts overall sense of security. And feeling secure in our job reduces anxiety and allows us to focus on your career and development without a constant worry about job loss or serious change. Next up is the work environment. This category is going to look at both the physical and the psychological aspects of your workplace. So the physical side of things, office layout, cleanliness, safety, the availability of necessary tools, and psychologically, safety and the overall workplace culture. So a positive work environment is going to enhance our productivity, reduce stress, foster a sense of well-being and belonging. The next category is job satisfaction. And while that's sort of our broader focus for the wheel of work, this is a little bit more specific. So this category is going to measure your overall enjoyment and fulfillment derived from your job tasks and responsibilities. Examples here are alignment of your job role with your personal interests and skill set, how meaningful the work is, and your ability to use your strengths, your skill set, your knowledge, have a center of expertise. The impact here is that high job satisfaction leads to increased motivation, better performance, and a deeper sense of purpose in our professional life. Relationships at work. This focuses on the quality of your interactions and relationships with colleagues, management, supervisors, and leadership, as well as the organization as a whole. Examples here are team collaboration, communication, support from management, and the workplace camaraderie. We know that a positive work relationships contribute to supportive and enjoyable work. Increased collaboration increases overall performance and output. The atmosphere improves morale and job satisfaction. Next, we're going to look at recognition and reward. This category evaluates your efforts and achievements and how they are acknowledged and rewarded. Examples here might be regular feedback, bonuses, raises, awards, and public or private recognition from peers as well as from leadership. When we feel valued and appreciated, it boosts morale, enhances motivation, and reinforces our commitment to the job and our organization. Next up is autonomy and influence. Nobody wants to be micromanaged. This category assesses the level of control that you have over your work and your ability to influence decisions. Examples here: freedom to make decisions for yourself within a team, involvement in the planning and the various processes or decisions, and opportunities to lead, regardless of your role. Autonomy and influence empowers you to take ownership over your work, and it leads to increased satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment. All good things. Next up, we have skills utilization. This looks at how well your skills and talents are leveraged in your job. Examples here are opportunities to apply your expertise, tasks that challenge your abilities, and roles that align with your strengths. The impact here is that when we have really utilized skills and knowledge, it leads to higher job satisfaction, and it allows you to fully engage and excel in your role. Stress management and workload management, hot topics over the last few years especially. This category examines how manageable your workload is and the availability of resources to help you handle and maintain workload as well as stress. Some examples here might be reasonable deadlines, support resources, stress management programs, and work delegation. It's important to remember that effective stress and workload management prevent burnout, enhance productivity, and contribute to a healthier life-work balance, or being in harmony. Company alignment might sound new to you. Company alignment is about how well your personal values, so those core values, align with your company's vision, mission, values, and actions. This is not just about what is on paper for the company, but are they walking the talk? So examples here are ethical practices, diversity, equity, and inclusion, corporate social responsibility, clear organizational mission. The impact when your values align with a company's values is that it fosters a sense of pride and purpose. It enhances our commitment and overall job satisfaction, and it feels right. The energies align. We don't feel off. And lastly, health and well-being support. This category evaluates the support provided by your employer for your physical and mental health. I would add to this your responsibility for self-care within health and wellness to this part of the wellness wheel, okay, your workplace wheel. Examples here might be health benefits, wellness programs, mental health resources, and a supportive work culture. Other examples: lunch breaks. Are you taking them? They give them. Are you taking them? Impact: access to health and well-being supports will help reduce stress, improve overall health, and create a more positive and productive work environment. So we're going to take each of these categories now that I've explained them in a little bit more detail, and we're going to take a look at my work wheel. So the first step, of course, is to take the headings and put them in each of the pieces of the pie or the wheel. You might choose to give them a different name, something that resonates more for you. And then you're going to assign and think about your satisfaction within that category and assign it a number from 1 to 10 and plot it inside your wheel. You're going to do that for each of the categories. There's enough room in the wheel that if there's another category or criteria or measure for workplace satisfaction that you would like to see, you have the ability to add it in. Once you've plotted each of the levels of satisfaction in the categories that you're choosing to reflect on, you're going to connect the marks you've made in each segment to form a shape within this circle. This shape is going to give you a quick visual representation of your current work life. Ideally, you want to see a balanced and even shape, indicating that you have harmony across all of the areas. Then you're going to pause and reflect and set some goals. So take a moment to reflect on the shape of your work wheel. Which areas are well balanced? Which areas might need more attention? And how do the ratings in each of the categories impact your overall job satisfaction? It helps to understand some of the causation. What specific factors might be contributing to your dissatisfaction in one of the areas? How long have you felt that way? Are there any recurring patterns or behaviors that are affecting your scores? Choose 1 or 2 segments where you scored the lowest. Those are your opportunities to set some specific and actionable goals to improve your overall satisfaction and, more specifically, satisfaction in those particular areas. However you choose to take this information and move it into action is entirely up to you. But this is a wonderful starting point. It's visual, it's active, and it's not too time consuming. I look forward to hearing from you. What areas in your work sphere are you going to be focusing on in the coming months? Remember, let's keep this conversation going. And if there's ever anything that I can do to support you in aligning your ambition in authority and with authenticity, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care.